Alright, so you've just started your social media marketing agency and you've gone out and you've watched all the big influencers out there and now you're a little stuck. You don't really know what to do. The methods aren't actually working for you and that's why you clicked on this video. So something which I see so many social media marketing agency owners do just as they launch their agency is that they will actually copy methods which big influencers such as E-Man, like really successful agencies who are doing amazing out there, they're doing really well. However, they're doing well because they have followed their methods. And you also have to keep in mind that you're not the only person watching that video. There's other people out there, of course. Obviously, their methods are going to be a lot more saturated and you're probably not going to get the best results out of them. So that is why you have to use the advantages that you already have open to you. Being, for example, local businesses in your area, which is where we're going to start today's video. So now we're on the laptop. All you're going to do is literally just search up tech store near me. You're just going to whack that in there. And what you're going to want to do is, in fact, you're probably even going to notice some shops in your local area. So for me, living near Trowbridge and Melksham, I obviously know quite a lot of these shops. So that gives me the option to, if I want, I can actually go in store and actually give my pitch in person, which is, a really good method because not only are you adding a personality to your offer, you're also showing your commitment by actually being in their store and actually making the effort to go out and come see them. They're going to appreciate that a lot more and they'll obviously take that into account when they think of working with you in the future. Not only can you go into people's shops, you can also reach out to them by using their phone number, which is going to be as easy to find as this. It's literally just going to pop up. As you can see here, they've got a number which is beginning with 07, and obviously for any UK phone number users, you of course know that is not a business number you're contacting. You are directly going to be in contact with the actual business owner who you're trying to reach out to. So that basically saves you a lot of time because it means instead of calling up, a chain franchise and saying, is this the owner? No, can I have their contact? Which is just really long and you're not actually going to get that first interaction with them, which I think is so important. If you see an 07, you kind of gone green and you could potentially save time. The only thing relying on it is how good your actual pitch is. If we come over to another store here, so this one, as you can see, they have a phone number, obviously an 01 phone number, which we know is a business phone number. With this team, obviously it's a very small store still, so you do obviously have a really high chance of still contacting the business owner. However, you of course just run the risk of, if you're not and you're speaking to an employee who doesn't actually know what you're trying to sell to them and who can't actually make the decision, you're wasting both of your time there. It's a case of working smarter rather than actually doing 100 calls a day. If I'm doing 20 phone calls to the actual owners of the business compared to doing phone calls to an employee working in the store, I know I'm going to get a lot higher percentage of meetings booked when I'm contacting the business owners, and it's just common knowledge. Okay, so we are going to give GI Motorcycle Tech we're going to give them a little phone call. I'm going to take you guys sort of through how I do my cold calls.
Hi, this is Fred from GI Motorcycles. Unfortunately, I can't get to the phone right now. So if you could leave...
Obviously, you're not going to get a pickup on the first phone call you'll make, or maybe you will get a pickup on the phone call, but you won't actually be able to book a meeting. So what you have to do, of course, is just sit down at a desk and literally do millions of these. You've got to get it done, man. The more you do, the more you're going to just be in contact with people, and the more you practice it, the better you're going to get, and obviously then the more meetings you're going to get booked. Although I am saying this, I'm not actually doing a lot of calling, so right, let's get to that.
Hello, it's Laurel.
Hello there, hiya. Hi Laurel, would you be mad if I told you this was a sales call?
I wouldn't be mad, but I don't really want it.
No, well, how about this? Can you give me 20 seconds of your time, and if you're not interested, you end the call and you never have to call me back again?
Go on.
Okay. So I run a digital marketing agency, and I'm in the local area, Bath, and basically I'm a really big fan of the clothing store. I come in quite a lot, and I just basically would really like to help you, offer you the opportunity to work with us to do some marketing maybe for your store and get some more clients in.
I mean, I think we're doing all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're doing some Facebook and some Instagram stuff right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll just really quickly, what we would do is we would actually deliver your content, which you're publishing right now, to more engaged users who are actively looking for your clothing, which is the big bit which sells us out. Would I be able to send you an email by any chance?
I mean, you're welcome to send an email. I'm not actually the owner.
Okay.
Pretty sure that she knows that she doesn't want this kind of thing. So
Okay.
I'm intercepting.
Sure, no worries. Thank you so much. This is a bit of a hard one. So yeah, I thought I was speaking to the business owner there. I wasn't speaking to the business owner. So now she's gonna try to put me through to the business owner. Okay, I thought I did a sick pitch there, so I now have to regurgitate that pitch like better to the fucking business owner, right?
Hello.
Hello there. Hiya.
Hi, you're speaking to the owner.
Oh, great, amazing. Hello.
Hi.
So my name's Alex. Nice to meet you. I'll just tell you a bit about myself. So I live in Bath. I'm in the local area, and I'm a really big fan of the store. I pop in quite regularly. So I run this digital marketing agency, and we help vintage clothing stores such as yourself just to sort of get their brand out there online and through social media. Is that something you would be interested in by any chance?
So right now at the moment I'm going to say no.
No?
Simply because it's something that we will look at some point, but I just want to do it on my own terms.
Yeah.
So it's not something I'd be looking to employ somebody else to do.
Yeah. Sure, I completely understand where you're coming from, because many businesses feel it's something they don't want to balance out as well. But what's really great about it is it doesn't actually add any stress or take away any of your time, as it makes a fully automated system, meaning the only thing which you would notice is an increase in your revenues. So it would be a no-brainer, but I do understand if that's
Yeah, no, it's because I have a particular creative vision for the shop.
Right.
And that means that it would take up my time, because I would have to sit down and with you guys for a quite a lengthy period to try and explain to you what it was that I wanted and specifically what I didn't want.
Right.
Because for me, I'm like, there is such a thing as too much advertising.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to saturate the market. So,
Sure.
Yes, I do recognise that social media and having a presence, in that is really good marketing.
Right.
But again, it's something that, when I do take it on, I particularly want to be involved in it myself.
Of course.
Because I do have a very specific vision. So it's not, for me, it's not a generic thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, honestly, for us, it's not either. We really take into care the articulating the actual owner's vision. We although we are obviously providing the service, we fully focused on whatever your vision is for the brand and how it wants to be expressed, which I completely understand. So would I be able to maybe leave you an email address, send you a little message, just giving our website?
But to be honest, though, it's like, to be perfectly honest, it's like I get emails all the time. I go into the email account, and it's literally, there's like 100 emails from people like yourself. So how do I say, right, this person's going to do exactly what I need them to do and this person isn't? You feel free to, you can send me an email at the info@theyellowshop address, info@theyellowshop.co.uk.
Okay.
And I can have a look at it, but
it's not going to stand out to you almost. I completely see what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I looked at my email yesterday, and it was just like, there's just so much.
Yeah.
And it's like, why don't you do this and do that and do this and social media and blah.
Right.
I'm very much sort of like, I'm an old school. I get the social media thing, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not on any social media myself, because I actually think it's a little bit of a force for evil in the world.
Okay. No, I get you.
Yeah. So it's, for me, it's finding the balance between
Right.
recognizing that it's an important it's an important tool in business, but also doing it in the right way. So
Right, okay.
I haven't quite got there to a point where I want to employ somebody to do it. But maybe I will. Send me an email.
Yeah.
And it's been really nice chatting to you, and I love that you're local and you love the store. So
great.
maybe that's a starting point. But
Sure.
But yeah, send me an email and I'll have a look.
Great.
It's sort of unlikely.
Sure, no, that's fine. I'll send you an email, and what I'll do as well, I think I may try and pop into the stock, because right now I see, obviously, you're getting lots of emails with, without any personality on it. I'd love to come and store, but
I understand, but I'm super busy. Like, I'm really busy all the time, and I'm not going to have time to stand and chat about social media, and it's not going to make me happy.
I understand. Okay, well, I best not make the boss,
Come in the shop and have a chat and say hi, that's lovely, but yeah, I won't want to stand and talk about social media with you, unfortunately.
Okay, well that's probably saved me. That's saved me the embarrassment. So yeah, that is alright.
Okay, I'm just being as honest as I can.
No, I completely respect that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Okay, all right, and good luck.
Thank you.
Send the email, I'll certainly have a look.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate this.
All right, take care. care.
Bye
See you
bye.
later.
Nice to speak. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was that was long as fuck, right? That I mean, no, it wasn't right. I actually enjoyed that call hard because I got to like speak to a lady. She was lovely, right? But she's not interested in my service. So like you do get a lot of those where you're just like sat on the call for so long and you're like, right, I've been on this call for long enough. Like I'm going to definitely 100% book them as, you know, in for a meeting. And it just doesn't happen. You just have to like, I literally tried every single fucking tactic in my head there to win her over, but she's not having it. Yeah, it happens, man. You move on to the fucking next, I guess, eh? Like even just from that, I'm like, you know, I'm like gassed right now. I'm just gassed to speak to more people, get in touch. You know, like it just, I don't know, man. This process becomes a lot easier. You just gotta follow it.
Hello.
Hello there, hiya. Yeah, I'm just calling actually because well, I'm in the local area in Frome, and well, I was wondering, do you have any social media pages currently?
Yes, it is.
Oh, great. Well, sorry, I'll just literally, it'll take 10 seconds of your time and you can end the call if it's not any interest to you. I run a marketing agency and we help people in the local area, such as yourselves, selling, you know, clothing and vintage, basically to get more online recognition and aim to get more customers in store and online effectively.
Okay. I mean, at the moment, I'm not interested. You can call me back in, like, I don't know, in a month or so, if you like.
Yeah, sure.
Just I'm away at the moment. That'd be great.
That's absolutely fine. Well, if you're away, I guess enjoy your holiday and I'll give you a call back in a month's time.
Perfect. Thanks, darling.
Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, she called me darling. Let's fucking go.
Hello?
Hiya, mate. Hello. Yeah, basically, so I live in the local area. I'm from Bath, and I pop into the store, you know, quite a few times. I was just wondering, mate, are you running any social media adverts or anything to your site or anything?
No, we don't do things like that.
No? Well, it's a really great way of getting more people in store, and I've noticed, you know, obviously getting really good amount of customers now, but it's something you could definitely, you know, scale up to.
Yeah, not at the moment.
Is it yeah? Okay, I understand, sir. No worries.
Yeah, we're a bit too what's it, you know. Alright.
I understand. Right, no worries. Thank you.
Alright, thanks, bye.
With that one, he literally said, I offered him the service and he literally said, we're a bit, what's it? No. So like, yeah, there's just some people who are literally going to chat shit just so that you don't sell them something. And you can't do anything about it, man.
Good afternoon, Dandelion.
Hello there, hiya. Yeah, well, actually, I live in the local area. I'm from Frome, and well, I was just wondering, are you running any social media advertisements currently for your business?
We don't do any advertising, no. Word of mouth and recommendation is kind of works for us really well.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's great to hear. Well, no, it's certainly something which businesses are taking advantage of right now to certainly scale their sales up to astronomical rates. Is it something you would be interested in by any chance?
Probably not. We do a lot of Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
To work for us as well, so probably not.
Great. I mean, well, really quick, if you just give me 20 seconds and then you hang up if you're not interested.
You can always drop me an email if you want.
Oh, that's probably a little bit better then, isn't it? Yeah, could you give me that contact?
Yeah, email.com.
Great. Okay, thank you, Lucy. I'll send you a little something there. Thank you so much.
Okay, no worries.
Brilliant. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Yeah, Lucy's not getting an email, mate. I don't know. I just had a feeling that lady did not know how to like open an email box. Hello. Hiya there. Hello, yeah. Mate. I actually live in the local area. I've popped into the store a couple of times actually. I was just wondering, are you running any social media adverts right now to, you know, boost the business?
Social media advert?
Yeah, to you know, get more customers in store.
No, I just use Instagram as like a tool.
Oh yeah, great. Well, I'll just tell you a little bit about ourselves. It takes 10 seconds of your time, so if you're not interested, you just hang up the phone. But we're a digital marketing agency working in the local area, and we just help vintage, especially clothing businesses such as yourselves and item businesses, effectively to just get more online recognition and to completely get more customers in store. And we've helped many businesses in the local area. So yeah, our expertise has helped catch many businesses such as yourself up in the rankings, and I think it's something you should definitely take advantage of.
Sure. I mean, can you send me some information in an email?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just about to suggest. Do you have an email I could send you to? Yeah, I've got that. Perfect. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll just send you a little email, just giving a little overview of what we've done for people just like you in your local area, and yeah, just sort of how we can transform your business, mate.
Okay, sounds good.
Great.
Appreciate it.
Thanks so much. I really look forward to getting in touch then.
Okay, perfect.
Great. Thanks so much. I'll speak soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Like, that was just successful as fuck, right? Now I can just send this guy an email. I can tell from his tone of voice and just by the way that he was talking to me that he hasn't actually, he doesn't use any sort of advertising right now. So it's definitely something we can take advantage of. Yeah, he sounded interested. So I'm going to send a little email over. This sort of brings us over to the final sort of part, if you will, of the video. And that is converting on the cold call once you've actually made that call, how you are actually going to display information to them which is going to be of interest and which is going to catch their eyes. They're going to recognize you from that phone call and they're going to be like, oh shit, yeah, that guy was sound. Effectively, you're going to get them over the line, which is the main focus of I suppose sort of emails here. Right, okay, so now we're in our little email space here. We are going to start ourselves off with a subject. Now, a subject needs to be catchy, it needs to be personalized, and it just effectively needs to grab the attention of the person you're trying to reach out to, effectively give them a reason to click on the email, because you need to remember that's the only thing they can see when they actually get the notification for your email. So you've got to make sure that being the most important part is also the best bit. See, what I normally do is I say something like, are you sure, Phil? And I'll put their name, and obviously it's they're like going to click on it being like, oh shit, what are they like, am I sure about my bank account? What could it be? Phil is scatting about what it could be, so he's interested and he's going to click on that email, gets Phil's attention. Basically, just you want to include, if you can, the person's name, and if you can't do that, you want to address something which has happened to them or which has happened on the phone call. You just basically want to address something which has happened in the moment, which is going to take their interest and effectively make them click on your email. I'm just simply, for the purpose of this video, I'm literally just going to put, we spoke recently. And what I'm going to start off with is just, I want to instantly remind him of our interaction. So we've gone with the first line being, hi there, we just spoke on the phone regarding an opportunity for you to work with our agency to help promote your store online through the use of social media platforms. Now that is like, in my opinion, stupidly boring part out of the way. Like that pissed me off reading it, all right? However, I needed to just simply remind them that we were on a phone call and that we were talking about something, so that I've kind of set the topic and subject of the email, so he sort of is like, all right, mindset, I know what I'm sort of addressing as he's reading it. I'm going to start with a little introduction, if you will. So I'm going to say, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name's Alex and I run www.explandor.com. So now obviously here's a link to our website. You can just easily run that. As you can see in this email so far, I've sort of have pretty much just spoke about me, which is rubbish, right? It's not good. That's going to give no interest to the person who I'm trying to reach out to. It's going to give them no reason to want to work with me, right? You need to take the experience and the services that you have and you need to actually give them a reason to want to put them into their business, to want to implement them into their actual, business strategy. The simple way of doing that is by on the phone call trying to find out how their marketing is not currently working or how they're currently performing. I mean, obviously it's a sales call, so they're not going to be fully open to give you these random statistics about their business, but you have to try and gauge a sort of understanding to come across as a much more beneficial asset to them. You sort of need to get that understanding, otherwise you're giving them no actual reasons to want to work with you. Now we're actually addressing how we can help them, which is what we just spoke about doing. So I have helped numerous vintage stores as yourself in the local area to gain online recognition and ultimately transform the amount of in-store and online sales they receive weekly. What I've done there is I'm saying, look, this is what I've done with other people. This is what they're currently experiencing. It's almost like going up to a kid and just showing him like 100 fucking chocolate sweets. Like, bro's going to go crazy over that shit, right? And he doesn't have that. Of course, he's going to have the desire to want that. You need to show your potential client what they want and what they want to hear, what they want to see for their business. You need to almost tease them with the fact that they don't have it and the only way that they can get it is through us. Now for the explanation of how we're actually going to be doing that, I've decided to say, through the power of publishing your content across all self-service platforms, we are able to deliver content to engage users who are actually actively in the market for your products. This is what sets us apart from other agencies. I'm not actually going to drag the email in for too long. I would normally probably write like a paragraph, maybe more than this. Not, to be honest, not too much. You don't want to just spam them with like, the English dictionary, which they're not gonna read through all of that, of course. You got to be mindful of the other person's time as well. So I'm just going to keep this one short and snappy as well. So now at the sort of basis that I'm trying to end this email quite short, I'm sort of going to give them a direction to follow. So from reading this email, like, okay, cool, maybe what if I am interested, where do I go from here? What do I do? That's what we're going to give them the answer to here. So I would love for you to go check out our website and learn a little bit more about the results we've managed to provide for others in very similar situations to yourselves. I really look forward to hearing your response. Best wishes, Alex. It's just a very simple, email. It's simply just going to remind them of the conversation that you've had on the phone. Just try and get them a bit more engaged and sort of on board with the service you're trying to offer. From here, you press send, watch it get sent out, and you wait for a response. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything for today's video. I just want to say I'm not actually making this video just for, you know, to sort of like show how I do my methods thinking I'm the next E-man. That's completely not the point of this video. This is purely just to document how I sort of go about running my agency, and it sort of gives you guys a perspective on how you can maybe use the same method. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.